Western State College of Law student body. Some of you know me, while there are still many of you that don't. So let me introduce myself. My name is Royal DeMary, and I'm contending for the Western State Student Bar Association president position. I'm confident I'm the best candidate for our Student Bar Association president based on my extensive background and experience, which I humbly bring to the table. I grew up in the city of St. Louis, dropping out of high school in the 10th grade. I later returned to school, and through hard work and determination, I managed to graduate 6 months ahead of my original graduation date as valedictorian of my class. Several years after graduating high school, I joined the Air Force, serving overseas in places like the United Kingdom, Germany, Turkey, and I even had the privilege to serve during Operation Iraqi Freedom at an undisclosed deployed location. At the completion of my enlistment, I worked as a civil servant for the Army, moving 6 times in 2 years. I later moved to Riverside County in California, where I began working as a defense contractor for the Navy, ultimately having the honor to attend the oldest law school in Orange County with all of you. Within 2 weeks of starting law school, my cohort was faced with so many uncertainties behind the receivership, and more than half of our starting class left Western. But here I stand. I've lobbied in front of politicians, alumni, ABA members, Cal Bar members, clergy, and at the time, anyone who was willing to listen and offer any kind of insight to the disparities our student body faced. I've been a member of various student organizations, to include BALSA, Family Law, the Christian Legal Society, and even outside organizations like the Orange County Academic Decathlon, Habitat for Humanity, and the one dearest to my heart, the Ronald McDonald House. I've attended every town hall meeting ever in session during my attendance here at Western State to help aid communication between school faculty and our students. To the 3L classes, fall and spring starts. I've been in the trenches and share with you the law school experience now precedent for those to come behind us. And I ask your support as we all prepare to leave Western State School of Law, new members of the great state of California's Bar Association. To you I ask, give me your vote that we all may have a strong finish. To the transitioning 1L, 2L class, I understand how difficult it must have been embarking on what is already an extremely difficult experience such as law school. To you I say, be encouraged. Trouble doesn't last always, and the finish line is near. I ask, give me your vote. Allow my representation in leading to allow our class to leave you the school we once knew. When barristers ball and get-togethers was the thing to do. When we played tag football between the 1L, 2L, and 3L classes. When all of the student organizations did a cookout at the end of what seemed to be tumultuous semesters. When reading or writing a quote on the chalkboard outside the student lounge was just a minor detour on the way to student services to flick the fidget spinner, take a pen or 2 or 4, and snatch a piece of candy on the way to the next class. Give me your vote as the last 3L Student Bar Association president to return our beloved Western State University College of Law back to the greatest law school to ever exist in California. We all know Western State to be the esteemed school made up of hard-working faculty, producing some of the country's most steadfast, tried and true attorneys of tomorrow. And when compared to other law schools who've seen similar adversity, Western State has truly embodied greatness. Laverne went state. Thomas Jefferson went state. Whittier crumbled. And when the country thought we were down and out under Argosy, Westcliff saw the gem that we were, and we are still here. I am still here, ready and willing to take the reins as SBA president. Again, my name is Royal DeMary, and I approve this message.